Oh my gosh, Allison and her activities. So I think it's what keeps me young. Monday's book club, and that's practically every Monday. We seldom take a Monday off unless it's a holiday. Tuesday is swim practice right now. Wednesday is the bowling league, which we're now on a reprieve until late August. Thursday night, sometimes we played badminton, sometimes we had basketball practice. I shouldn't say we. Alison. Friday night we had Fit Club, which was part of MSCR and Special Olympics. Saturday, day off. Thank God, because that's when we have to do our grocery shopping and cooking for the week. And then Sunday was usually basketball practice. We start golf next week for the golf league. So we have some activity practically every day of the week. I have 3 children. I have 2 older boys that are grown and moved away by now and have grandchildren. And Alison is my 3rd child, my only daughter. She was born without complications, and she came home and introduced her to her brothers. Her brothers took care of her. They doted over her. She was just a refreshing change to our household. And then when Alison was 15 months old, she started having seizures. And we ended up at Children's Hospital in Cleveland Clinic. And I remember the pediatrician asking me, right off the bat, were you ever concerned about the slant of her eyes or the structure of her ears? And I said, no, she's my daughter. I mean, she's beautiful. I never would think those features. She was also, that was 15 months old, and she was not walking. And she said, well, aren't you concerned that she's not walking? And I said, no, her brothers carry her wherever she wants to go. Her brothers take care of her. So, no, I wasn't concerned at all. And he said, well, I think we might have some issues, and so I would recommend that you put her in some early learning classes for the mentally disabled. She wasn't diagnosed as having a mental disability until she was probably 3rd or 4th grade. Allison had a difficult teacher that was a yeller, and Alison didn't do well with yelling. That was very offensive to her. So she would literally make herself sick so she didn't have to go to school.
It made me feel sad because I always get upset and like make myself sick, or I don't really know.
I can't say that I was like stunned by it or overwhelmed by it. I just accepted it that I have a daughter with a special need, and so now I need to take care of that. So when we moved here to Ohio, we found out that there was not a book club. Allison was very active in a book club in Columbus, Ohio. So we started a book club, and that was been, oh my gosh, it's been going strong for probably 6+ years. And Allison was the one that championed for it. She told her friends what a great opportunity this is for book club to get together socially and read and just have fun.
I like being in a book club because I used to do my old book club, and I love making new friends and being with my friends and learning all different kinds of books.
She's definitely a leader. She's captain of the basketball team, and she loves that role. She gets to lead the exercise, and the coach looks to her to do certain things to make sure the team's wearing the right jerseys. So she accepts that, you know, as a very serious role.
She played on other teams, and then one year I got to the point where I needed somebody who could bring the ball up, so I asked the team she's playing on for to let me have her, and they gave it to me. So, I mean, there's times where I didn't have many subs, and she's had to play, and she almost made the whole game before she asked for a breather.
Alison, good game. Good job. What? I know. You play a lot.
You know, all I can say is I'm glad I got her. I wish I had a few more of her. She's a great athlete to have on your team, very coachable and fun to be with.
We lived in a town called Gahanna. When we first moved here from Ohio, my first call was to the Special Olympic office because I knew if Alison had a network of peers and friends, life would be good. And then Don Wigington just gave me a whole list of all these other folks to call and activities that she could be involved in outside of Special Olympics. And yeah, he was well connected to the community and got Alison and I well connected as well.
So all of our athletes in Special Olympics Wisconsin are pretty special, but Alison is the type of person who walks into a room and she just kind of lights up the room. She's got a smile and a laughter that just captivates anybody that's around her, and it's been so much fun just to get to know her personally as an individual. I've seen her in sports, I've seen her in the community, but Alison is so special in the way that she has a unique, just general kindness to her. She just is such a caring and loving person, and it's just such a joy to be around her.
I guess having a child with a disability, your attitude toward it might be something as opposed to somebody that has no connection with a disability. You don't see it as a disability. This is who your person is. This is how you need to manage things so that they are a functioning member of their community and society, that they are happy individuals. And so, yes, it does have a negative connotation to it when you say disability. But once you talk to Alison and realize, oh my gosh, she's a wonderful person. She's got a great smile. She likes to laugh. She's friendly. You don't necessarily concentrate on the disability, but you concentrate on her as a person. And so it would be nice if that was true across, whether you're in a wheelchair, whether you're an amputee, whether you have a mental disability, that you just treat individuals as people.
They just treat me like normal. Sometimes they'll ask me, do you have a disability? And I say yes, but I don't really want to give you my reason why I have a disability, because it's my personal. So that's why I don't like asking that.
I love being Alison's mom. It's fun. It keeps me, I always tell my friends, it's what keeps me young. I mean, I'm constantly on the go with her and constantly having to help her, and people often ask me, because Madison has a more, don't you want your folks living on your own attitude? And I'm going, well, no, I don't mind at all that Alison lives with me. In fact, I can't imagine her not living with me. I don't know what life would be like without Alison in my life.
I was proud of myself, learning new things. I was proud of myself for making new friends. Just proud of being myself.